Hi Scorpio, my name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a timeless message for you. The time it is recorded is January, I believe it's the 17th, 2021, but whenever you come across this energy, this reading, it is right for you. So let's get ourselves together here and get started with a focus card. I'm just going to shuffle for a little bit and see if one pops out on its own. And I want to just say that, acknowledge that I've been offline for a little bit of time. I was just compelled over the holidays and the last few weeks to take a break from readings and to do some creating. So I've created these beautiful tools to help support you in your wellness of these semi-precious stone bracelets and crystals, and also these smudge feathers that I've created from turkey feathers that I forged in the woods and then cleaned and cleared and did all the things. So there's an email link below if you're interested. Just email me with if there's a design you see you like, or if there's one you want to create based on where you're at right now. We can custom create it and ship it out to you as well. Okay, so that'll be in the link below. So we have surrender to prayer. This came up earlier as well, Scorpio, for another sign, and I've not seen it often before, but it must be the energetic space we're in. So it's give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard through the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So this doesn't necessarily mean it, isn't necessarily connected to religion. Praying, you can pray to anything, for anything, it's whatever your reality and your truth is. So if it is that you belong to a particular religion, and then, pray from that space. If it is that you, align with universal consciousness, then speak to the universe. If it is that you align with, your levels of self and your higher self or your spirit guides, then, pray to that. Pray to your inner knowing, your inner self. However that unfolds for you, whatever is a truth for you, that is the right thing. But this is about possibly, Scorpio, being disconnected, and you've been experiencing some disconnect, and the universe is saying, the world is saying, it's time to get connected and to really express from your heart space what it is you want and what it is you desire and you deserve and you need. And that vibration will come to you, right? So let's see if any cards want to. Okay, we got 1, 2, good. If any want to come out, I've got a brand new one I've never actually seen in a reading before. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, that'll be second there. All right, let's see if there's 2 more in here, Scorpio, or if we're going to draw for those. I'm very excited about this coming up. That's beautiful. I may have only seen this card once, but I don't recognize it in this deck as coming up before, so that's really nice. Okay, let's draw for the 2 final ones here. Beautiful, beautiful, okay. And then we're going to draw from Psychic Tarot. So Spirit Song Tarot is very gentle, loving energy, connecting in with animals and, our spirit source. And then we have Psychic Tarot, which is connecting in, that way, and helping to tap into those messages from that perspective. And the messages are usually more direct than the other tarot. So let's see if any want to pop out, because these have been popping out quite a bit today. And I'm nearing the end of readings. I have yours and 1 more to share. So nothing's coming up. We're going to cut. Beautiful. All right. Can't ask for anything more. This is awesome. So nice, Scorpio. Okay, let's see how this connects in with you. So you are water sign. We have got some water energy in here. We have 3 major arcana in here. Maybe even 4. Okay, so this is around not just day-to-day stuff for you in terms of prayer. There's something that you really want, Scorpio. There's something that you really want to manifest, that you really want to bring into your reality. And you felt this way for a while, according to the way the cards are playing it out in each pass. And the universe is saying to you now, like, tap in, because it wants to answer. It wants to bring that to you. And it's beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. Okay, so it may be that you've been disconnected. You know, you've been bored, disconnected. That's sometimes related to the Suit of Cups, the Four of Cups as well, where you just reached a spot where you're like, meh, I'm over it. I don't want to be attached to it. It's not working out for me. And you leave it, and you're just dissatisfied. You're just dissatisfied and discontent, and things aren't going the way you want. But you know, as you move through this and you step into that place of that place of prayer, that place of asking for what you want, for being clear and expressing it, you know, to the universe, whether that's through writing it out, whether that's through your intentional thought, whether that is just through speaking, you know, prayer to what it is that you pray to that means something to you as a higher source. We've got this Ace of Feathers, which is mental clarity and foundation. So you're definitely coming into a new place of clarity. This would be the Ace of Swords. So this is a fresh start, a sudden opportunity that's going to come forward, a sudden idea, sudden clarity. And this could definitely be connected to love, because you've got the Love card here, which is a major arcana. This would be the Lovers, and this is all around choices and trust, and they are going in the same direction. So you've got this new beginning, and this could definitely be a new beginning in terms of love. Now, with choice and trust, this is all about, you know, manifesting what it is that you truly desire and being really clear about that. And if, Scorpio, this is about love for you, like a primary love interest, coming into union with someone, seeking a soulmate, seeking a twin flame, whatever this represents for you on a romantic level, because this is definitely romantic when this card comes up. This is about trusting yourself, trusting your messages and your connection and choices. You're making a decision. So whether it is that you have one person or one situation in front of you, you know, and you're making a choice to commit to that or to not, to allow that love in or to not, or you could have multiple offers, you know, multiple situations that are available, or people that are catching your eye or calling your interest, and you need to trust that you will make that right decision, that choice to be with that person or explore that union. And then moving forward, we've got the Six of Shells here, which is sentiment and joy. Really interesting. Okay, so we've got the Tower, which is another major arcana here. And this is release and revelation. So again, with this quick insight that you've got back here, with this one where you have this quick insight, this quick revelation that with your Ace of Feathers, this connects in with that. The Tower moment is release and revelation. So you are releasing some old beliefs. Whatever has aligned with you before, Scorpio, isn't aligning with you anymore, which brought you to that 4 with that boredom and that dissatisfaction, you know, but you're going to have this Tower moment of clarity, and maybe it is that you're already going through that, and that's what's drawing you to this reading, is you are in the midst of that, you know, you are in the midst of these choices and of this shift. And the Tower is where it can literally be physical, material things in the material world that fall apart to come together. So situations, relationships, your location, your home, you know, what your job, whatever it happens to be. In this case, it may pertain to a relationship where something has to shift. Something needs to fall apart in order to come back together. So that could literally mean that if you are currently in a relationship, that may dissolve. If it is that you are not currently in a relationship, your perception of what it is you feel you deserve, you know, is shifting and changing, and you're going to have this new clarity. If you've recently had a breakup, this can pertain to that as well, where you're going to gain some new insight, some new clarity, a fresh start with somebody new. If you're sort of in a weird space with someone that you're on again, off again, it's committed, it's not, you know, it's sort of waffly over time. It may be that this is one of those choices, and whatever choice you make will be the right choice. If you choose to renew that one, then that's a commitment that you're making, and you need to make sure that you connect in and that your partner is going to be committed as well. You know, that's really important. So that leads to this beautiful Six of Shells, which would be your Six of Cups energy. This is kindness and support, sentiment and joy. And these are the otters, you know, the beautiful energy of the otters, the playfulness, the sentiment, the commitment, the relationship. That's all in there. Like, that's all possible and waiting for you, Scorpio. And then we've got the 3 here, recognition and reward. So you're going to see something you haven't seen before through your prayer, through your reaching out for that support with that 6 and that kindness, that support, that prayer. And again, to whatever that represents for you, you know, is right. There is no wrong. So whatever that represents to you for prayer and who or what you're praying, you know, with or to, there is no wrong with that. It's individual for all of us. And just pray with that intention, you know, open your heart space up with that intention, because there's something beautiful in terms of romance, in terms of love, that that is wanting to unfold here, or is already in process of unfolding for you. And despite this dissatisfaction and disillusionment, you know, maybe in the recent past, or you're just coming into that, you're sitting in that space, that is shifting out and it's coming into something that's really beautiful. So you've got the moon here, number 18, which is imagination and perception. So the moon card is often about things hidden. You know, this is about where there's mystery, the subconscious, your dreams. So again, getting tapped into that frequency of prayer and opening up to that which is hidden, you know, coming into your perception, tuning into your perception of things, the lens you see, being open to see things from a different perspective, paying attention to your dream state, your dream time is important as well. And then we've got the King of Feathers here, which is logic and justice. So this would be the King of Swords, not necessarily an emotional king, kind of a serious, you know, controlling energy that is all about doing things in a logical way and all about justice being served, so to speak, rational, intellectual, that kind of thing. So it could be that you've got this King of Feathers energy in your life, because these court cards can sometimes represent a person, but often they can represent facets of ourselves as well. If this does represent a person, it can be any identity, but the energy of that person is going to be masculine and somewhat less emotional. Someone that's more focused on, you know, the things that that sword represents, you know, that rational mind, that intellectual justice, logic sort of thing. So if you've got someone that's sort of maybe deflecting the prayer and sort of going, you know, against that, maybe that's how this is connected in, you know, or maybe it's just cautioning you not to take on too much of that air energy, even though you're very much not that air energy. But if you have a lot of air in your birth chart, then that could be connecting in with this too. So just to have that awareness, to have the wisdom of this king, but to also balance that, you know, with this, the prayer and the intuitiveness and the beautiful feels. And then on top of that, the outcome here is triumph, number 7. So that's absolutely beautiful. This would be the Chariot in a regular tarot. And this is all about quick movement. You are making progress, making movement, integrating, and you know, you are triumphing in this because you are traveling, you are in charge. You are in charge of that chariot and you are directing it. And that is a major arcana as well, which speaks to a more major life, you know, event, an event that has a bigger impact on you. So you've got quite a bit of major arcana in here. And so that is speaking to a deeper shift than what is just on the surface, you know? So let's pull some crystal energy and pull some feather energy to close out the reading. And please click like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're willing to, I'd love that, to help me to stay connected with you and to connect and grow and share with others. So nothing, oh, okay, I was just about to say nothing's popping up and something did, so that's good. Okay, that one. And we'll just see where those two are at. Turquoise, beautiful. So, excuse me, prioritizing your health. This is the blues and the golds, browns. This is grounding and protective turquoises, but it's also really very much about higher chakras, communication. I'm just looking to see if I have any. Well, I have some turquoise chips in this one here. That is, you know, all about your expression, your connection to source energy. And then you've got lapis lazuli, which is make a decision. And then you've got the love here, which is making a decision as well. So you've got lots of choices to make, and lapis lazuli helps you make those choices. It's a very beautiful, deep blue, indigo-ish, vibrant stone that strongly connects into your psychic and into your, you know, your intuitive knowing and communication, which is helping with, you know, this aspect of prayer that the focus is for your message, for this message. So let's pull a little bit of feather energy to close things out. And see about this this new love, or this, you know, rekindling, recommitting to this love energy. All right. We got one that popped out. It doesn't look like another is going to, so we'll draw for the second. Nice. Okay. So we have Starling. Now is the time to get out in the world and connect in authentic ways. So there you go, you know, now is the time for you to take those risks and to, you know, to move through this piece of the journey and really be clear about what it is, you know, look for, ask for your guides, you know, your spirit, your higher self, you know, your God, whoever that is, however that represents for you. Tap in. And then we have Loon, pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. So daydreams, night dreams. The moon is also about night dreams and subconscious, so that's affirming that. So in your night dreams, there may be messages that are coming through, you know, in the astral plane, through your subconscious, helping you to sort all of this out, you know, and it could even be that your prayers are sort of being addressed within that as well. Pay attention to daydreaming also. When you find yourself sort of daydreaming and drifting and then come back, what was it that took you there? You know, what was the message that was in that? And those are important signs for you as well. So Scorpio, this is a beautiful reading that is really around love and loving relationships and likely connected to romance here. And that's just lovely. A lovely shift is happening for you to lead to beautiful things, but you've got to trust and open up. So Scorpio, this is your timeless message. Remember, please, to, you know, sorry, I feel like I've just been speaking without even taking a breath. Remember to honor who you are and stand in your power. Live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.